I go to work, bitch.
Hello and welcome back to another exciting episode of Stoneblock 2. In this episode we've got another set of machines to show you. Now over the last few weeks we've been showing you things like the Fusion crafting injector and how to upgrade them to the Wyvern style. We've also done our AE, which is a big help because now everything is all in one place. But we are heading towards making the transmutation tablet. Now we made ours about a month ago. It's very good. I keep forgetting to use it because we had it hidden over the back there, but now we've got this here. We'll have it in here all together. So we've been slowly but surely over the last few weeks building these extra machines, which we've only used once. There's a good reason. To build this you need to make an alchemy chest, and then you need to upgrade it. And the only way you can upgrade it is in here. So this is why we did this. There's various other bits and pieces we need to be making to give us the component parts we need to work towards making a transmutation tablet, which we will show you in the rest of this video. Okay, now we're in our tutorial room. We can start to show you what we've been building. Now you do need to make 4 of the display stands and 1 of these empowerers, and you need to set them up in a certain way. The reason for this is we need this to make the parts we need to then do the next lot of things we're doing, which will allow us to make the alchemy chest. Otherwise the transmutation table is not going to happen because there's quite a few bits we need to do. So what we need to do first of all, I will explain all these parts that are in here that you've not seen before. Don't worry, that is where this machine here comes in handy, the atomic reconstructor. We've shown this before, we've shown you how to make these before, but we will show you again. Do not worry. We'll go through the recipes and then we'll show you what this is all about. So first of all you need to make yourself a basic coil, which requires 4 redstonian crystals and 1 black quartz. All this stuff, you should have lots of it. Then we come to the second section, which you then take your basic coil you've just made, you put gold nuggets around it, 8 of them, which will make you the advanced coil. You then take the advanced coil, you put the advanced coil down with 3 authentic green block and 3 authentic quartz. Don't worry, we'll show you how to make these. That's what the atomic reconstructors are for. Then we come to the, why have I done this the second time? Oh, I know why, because they need to be done in these as well. So we've shown you how to make that. It's similar to this, but there's a few changes. So again, we've got down how to make the basic coil and then to make it into the advanced coil, but then it starts to get a little bit more complex. In here you'll need 1 redstonian crystal, the advanced coil you just made, and 5 Enori crystals, which will make you a single battery. Then you need to make yourself a iron casing, which is quite simple, 4 pieces of iron, 4 sticks and 1 black quartz. You then take your single battery you've just made and your advanced coil you made, put it with 5 Enori crystals, and will make you the double battery. Then you get your double battery with your redstonian crystal, 2 iron casings and 1 display stand. So you'll only need, what did we say it was? 1 of these, wasn't it? Yeah, you only need to make 1 of these, but you're going to have to make 5 of these. 4 you're going to use and 1 you need to put in here. So how to make the, I can't remember what they're called now. Yeah, the not iron casing, is it? Because you know how to make the iron casing. The authentic quartz, the authentic green block, and the redstonian crystal. This is where this machine comes in. Now what Josh is going to do, Josh is going to tell you what items he's going to chuck on the floor there in front of the atomic reconstructor. I'm going to hit the button and then you'll see what they've changed into. So away you go then, Josh.
Okay. Well,
Right, we've got what's it? We've got a coarse block, chiseled block, redstone, and iron, and that makes all the things you actually use.
Right, so we press the button, and look, it changes them into other stuff. Now then, I take it the block of quartz is the authentic quartz. The authentic green block will be the chiseled quartz.
Yep.
The redstonian crystal is just redstone dust.
Yep.
And the inori crystal is basically just an iron ingot.
Yeah, pretty much.
So now we've shown you with this machine, doesn't that look easy to do? You look at these recipes, you think that is really, really hard. It's not. Once you put the items in here, which you know you are readily available, this suddenly seems doable. Now, once you've got all these, you need to set this up in a certain way. So what we'll do is,
hit it.
So what we'll do is,
I'll just see if I can block this laser with my shield.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll show you my build that I've got. I've already built this and I've already got it working. So when we do this next part, we need to place it down. We'll show you. Right then, so that was a complete fail. So what we've got here is we need these items. We need these items and we need them to be working, because this is going to push us towards making our alchemy chest. The lag is unreal today. I don't know what is going on. So this is our alchemical chest. You're going to need 2 of these, and you need to upgrade them to make your transmutation tablet. So we'll start by showing you how to make the infused diamond. You get yourself some dimension shard with a diamond in the middle, and that makes your infused diamond. Simple.
Easy peasy.
Then you need to make some base essence ingot. We did this last week, I think it was, or the week before. You get an iron ingot with 4 prosperity shards, and that makes you a base essence ingot. Now we need to make some of these medium, high, and low covalence dust. Now this is where you'll need the machine we've just made. So what you do is, when you set your machine up, you need to put 4 pieces of redstone dust on the outside and 1 piece of base ingot in the middle. So we'll take these with us. And we'll take it down to the bottom room. Then to make the high, you need to do 4 coal, not charcoal, must be coal. If it's charcoal, it won't work, with your infused diamond, and that'll make you your blue one, which is the high. Then you need to get yourself a block, a double compressed cobblestone block with 4 pieces of redstone, which will make you your low. So we'll just run through to our other room, we'll settle this up, you can see it all work, and then that will then start us on this bit here. Let's go. Right then, as you can see, this is mine set up. You need to put the empowerer in the middle. This doesn't need any power, but a 2 block gap, and then put down your display stand. So 2 block gap, display stand, 2 block gap, display stand, 2 block gap, display stand. Now I've got power that runs through these, that runs underneath to each of these. You can use your Wi-Fi one, which is this setup here, because we have 2. This is our main base one, and then the yellow one in the other room is our tutorial one. They all work together, but it's just to make it look more, nicer. So what you have to do here is you have to put your items on top of these. Now what we're going to do is we'll start off with our first one. So you right click on the middle there and it puts it on top. I'm in game mode, I'm in creative, because everything I do we don't use none of this. Obviously we use all this because this is in our base, but when we're in the other one we don't. And then you click this on each one around the outside, and then sit back and wait for the magic.
I did something really magical too.
There we go.
Guess what I did? Look at the floor. It says hello.
How'd you get hello down there?
I know, I just found something called creative mode. It's these tiny little mini blocks. If you look at my hand, it's this tiny little mini thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like chiseled bits. It's like a bunch of like blocks put into small bits, and when you hold it in your hand, it has tiny. You can build like a mini structure out of these tiny blocks to hold it. Hold it in your hand and then look at the floor. It just gives you those tiny little mini squares, and you can make little. You can get like little stone bits as well. So you could pretty much make little mini signs on the wall made out of tiny blocks.
Well, we can have
This
some
is
fun with that
really,
and
really
go on.
cool. Oh yeah, I'm looking into how to do this because I want to do this random. I just want to put random things everywhere on the wall.
Oh my god.
Hello.
And there's me trying.
No.
There's me trying to show you how to make this. Right. The next part we're going to make. So we've just made ourselves some medium.
That's cool.
Then the same again. What am I doing? I don't want that there because that I'm done with that. So in creative, it's messing it all up. So we stick these on the outside again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we stick this in the middle. Oh, got a lag spike there. That was nasty. We've got a rabbit running around here somewhere. Where's that rabbit gone? Yeah, we've had rabbits spawn down here.
Rabbit.
Yeah, we've had rabbits spawn down here. It's been most
It's been a bit random.
most annoying. And then
Hey,
the last piece we need to make. The last piece we need to make is 4 pieces of coal and the diamond that we just done.
Wow.
So I don't know why it lags down this area more than anywhere else. I think it's to do with all the cows and chickens we've got down there. So this is the last one we need to make. So you just place it on.
Everywhere.
Yeah. Your Discord's breaking up as well again.
Yeah, I know why that happens. It's because of the game lags a lot that it can't keep up with Discord working. So it lags Discord as well.
So hopefully that's explained how all this works and everything else. So yeah, this is quite basic to set up. I only put wood on there because it was all grass before, and I was trying to prevent animals from spawning in here, but it didn't seem to stop the rabbits. So we'll go back to our room and we'll have another look again.
Right. I've just teased a revolution with those tiny blocks. Next episode you do, they're just going to see a bunch of tiny blocks everywhere.
Right, okay. Okay, we're back over in our tutorial room now. What we're going to try and make now is this alchemical chest, because you will need to put that in your infusion injector to upgrade it so we can make the transmutation tablet. So all these little things we've been doing is building up for this. We're getting there slowly, and we're trying to do other things as well, but there's so much to cover in this game. It's unreal. I'd need years. So cracking on with this then. First of all, we need to make an iron chest. Now it's really easy. Put a normal chest in the middle, 8 bits of iron around it. Job done. Then you have to upgrade that. So you take your iron chest, put your 4 pieces of silver ingot down with 4 pieces of gold, and that will make you your silver chest. Then you have to make yourself a diamond chest. So you take your silver chest you just made, put 5 pieces of glass down and 3 pieces of diamond down, which will make you your diamond chest. Then you need to make yourself some diamond lattice. It's quite easy. It's just 5 pieces of diamond in a crisscross. Then you get to make the part that we've all been waiting to do. Those dusts we've just made, the low, medium and high, this is where you need them. You put them inside here with 2 pieces of stone, your diamond lattice you just made, 2 dark steel ingots and your diamond chest. I'll tell you how to make your diamond steel ingots in a minute. And that will make your alchemical chest. This is what you're going to need that will open up a whole new world of other mods that we can start to tap into, because at the moment we've only tapped in a few, not a lot. Now to make your your dark steel ingot, you need iron, pulverized coal, so it's just normal coal put through a pulverizer, and obsidian. All this stuff you should have readily available if you've been following us. You should have stacks upon stacks of it. Now this will then make your dark steel ingot. If you did just your iron and your pulverized coal, I believe it just makes your steel ingot. But we need a dark steel ingot, so we need to add obsidian to it. So, as you can see, not the biggest build in the world, not the hardest in the world either, but just to get these 3 dusts, we've had to do all of this to get to it. It's getting harder. It's not as simple as going on a crafting table and doing it, because once we go to the transmutation tablet, you'll be doing stuff on the a bigger crafting table, you know, the green and white ones that we've shown you before. So you know there's going to be a lot of items going into it, and there's going to be some real unusual items to be made. I mean, let's have a look. Let's have a quick look while we're here. Let's write down tablet with the easiest thing to write down where we've got there. Oh damn, I didn't want to do that. Should have wrote tablet in here. So there's the tablet. Look at all these you've got to make. So you've got to do chaos shards, you've got to do more of those neutronium ingots, and energy condenser. These energy condensers are basically chests that are made up that have to go through the fusion injector, and this is black hole unit. So all this stuff is what we're pushing you towards to achieving. There's going to be other items that we're doing as we go along, but this is our main goal because we've got ours and we haven't used it much, to be honest, if I'm to be truthful. But I'm sure we will once we realise the bonus of it. And he's doing more writing on the floor.
Now, doing right. I'm making a mini cave.
Yeah. Now there is one thing I'd like to show you. Now he's got a gas mask on, or he's got some breathing apparatus on, and he's got a shield because he's worried about the coronavirus. And he built a little shack down the bottom.
Oh no, I made a hole in the floor. It's fine. So I broke the floor with my mini block and it made a teeny weeny hole.
If you remember,
you want to see my bunk?
Shh. Quiet now. As you can see, he's been doing a few more. He's got a trap door down there, but he won't let me inside to see. So we'll do that on another day. But I'm intrigued to find out what he's got down that trap door. And he's got all these machines around now. I mean, I know these machines. I've used these before. So it's just that why would you use something like this and use the water wheel when you've got a giant, great big reactor doing exactly the same and more? So I am going to try and get in here one day, and I want him to show me what's down there. At the moment, he says I'm not allowed to go down there because I'm in quarantine. He's a lovely fellow, isn't he? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, comment. We do like making these. We do appreciate the comments and the likes. If you think it's good, tell us. If you think it's bad, tell us what we're doing wrong. But thank you very much. Have fun and goodbye.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.